Hi, I'm Chuck Peters. As a graphic designer, you're used to the idea of working with stock photos, custom illustrations, and graphic elements. You also know that these things aren't cheap. Some of them can be hard to locate and acquire, and when you get them, they're usually flat images, not layered files. Until now, that's just how it was. Well, I'm happy to tell you that now there's a better way to get the elements you need for the graphics you design. They're called JuiceDrops. Digital Juice's JuiceDrops were designed by graphic designers for graphic designers. They're graphics designed for graphic design. In the next few minutes, I'll introduce you to the JuiceDrops library, large, affordable collections of layered graphics and illustrations that put flexibility in stock art. You'll also see how they'll help you be more creative, more productive, and ultimately more profitable. So stick around. We're talking about JuiceDrops, and you're going to love what you see. For 7 years, I worked for a national monthly magazine as managing editor and then production director. So I understand what it's like to have to be creative under deadline, and I know the pressure that a tight budget can put on creativity. Looking back now, I wish that my design team had access to a product like JuiceDrops. The artistic quality is outstanding, the variety and selection are amazing, and because they're layered, you have all kinds of freedom when it comes to creativity. No matter what you need to do, you'll find that there's a juice drop or part of one to meet your need. Don't be concerned about cost. While juice drops look like they'd be expensive, they're not. We offer juice drops at a revolutionary price that's going to change the industry. You won't find graphics this good at a price this low anywhere. Juice drops are royalty-free collections of professional graphics and illustrations for graphic designers. There are 40 thematic volumes with 100 graphics per volume. Because each one has an average of 10 to 20 layers, the number of individual graphic elements in the Juice Drops library is astronomical. You can use any of them as flattened images right off the disc, or tweak, delete, rearrange, colorize, scale, mix, add layers to your heart's content. Even combine elements from 2 or more Juice Drops to create completely original designs. It's easy because each image is delivered as a layered PSD file. You need variety, and JuiceDrops delivers. Our 40 volumes cover a wide range of cool categories and artistic styles. Because JuiceDrops are created by teams of talented artists, the collection gives you all sorts of different styles. Some are rendered in 3D, while others are sketchy, even cartoonish. Others give you colorful, abstract 2D art, and the categories cover everything from business to sports to food to you name it. And that's just a sampling. Owning JuiceDrops is like having an entire team of designers working for you. Our artists spend hours and hours conceiving and creating each juice drop. The image we give you is merely a starting point, a suggestion. You can remix those layers any way you want. We know you need high-res images for high-quality designs, and JuiceDrops exceed the need. JuiceDrops are larger than 17 by 11 at 300 dpi, so even the smaller elements in the image can take starring roles in many applications. Digital Juice wants to change the way you think about the way you acquire graphic elements. Forget the hassle of downloading one image at a time. With JuiceDrops, the whole library is on your shelf, so you have what you need when you need it. Thank you. The best way to show off the power and the flexibility of JuiceDrops is to show them to you in action. Take a look at how we used one juice drop to create 5 completely different looks for 5 very different clients. We started with JuiceDrop 3499 from Volume 34 Fluid Form. The original image is cool on its own. For some projects, you might just add text and use it as is. But the real power of JuiceDrops comes out when you consider how you can use the 40 different layers that make up the design. Remember, JuiceDrops aren't just art. They're art you take apart. Check this out. Client 1, nightclub owner Tracy Patrick, wants to give her club's posters a facelift. This poster for the Fashion Show Bar nightclub was created by using only the painted portion of one of the supporting elements in the original Juice Drop. All we had to do was isolate the layers we wanted, duplicate the image, and change the color of the dress to create this hip, fashion-forward design that looks nothing like the original. Client 2, features editor Neil Brown, needs article art that stands apart. We chose to isolate the background elements for this article featured in the Standard Gazette. First, we turned off all the layers that contained the human elements. Then we removed the plants and a few of the smaller details. Finally, we changed the color of the gray layers to create a cool monochromatic look. Client 3, book publisher James Tomlinson, wants a book that you can judge by its cover. James needed a book sleeve for a novel titled Killers on the Catwalk. For this job, the feet in the foreground acted as our inspiration. We isolated one red-shoed foot and made it the foundation of our design. Notice that on the original, the foot falls out of the frame, but the image is complete on our book cover. The illustrated elements in a Juice Drop are delivered whole, not cropped or cut off. That wouldn't be very useful. Client 4, developer Raymond Tate, needs a calling card that projects success. Even business cards can be built better with Juice Drops. This urban development company wanted custom cards with a high-tech tone and a progressive artsy appeal. But budgets for business cards aren't very big. Again, our Juice Drop saved the day. Here we used the left side of the Juice Drop almost exactly as it appeared in the original. We simply removed the layers with the ladies and toned down the blue cityscape to get the look our client loved. Client 5, shop owner Beverly Lee, wants to dress up her ads to get results. Bev's LA-based clothing store called Style Plus needed a fractional ad that could run in local magazines. For their ad, we used the sidewalk from the original image and repositioned two of the supporting illustrations of the girls to feature them more prominently in the design. 5 clients, 5 designs, all from a single Juice Drop. And that's just the beginning of what we could do with that Juice Drop. With 100 Juice Drops per volume and 40 volumes, you get thousands of layers in the entire Juice Drops library. So you have almost endless possibilities. Now, Juice Drops aren't just for print design. They're also a great tool for web authoring and video production. In fact, every graphic you've seen in this video was created with the Juice Drop. Think about that. You can use Juice Drops as the foundation for an entire multimedia campaign. And that's exactly what we did for this coffee shop. Juice Drops were the perfect choice for creating Brick City Brew's print materials. We combined elements from several different Juice Drops to create their logo, menu, posters, and even coffee bags. And we used the same elements to create a coordinated website, DVD menu, and television commercial.
For good times and great coffee, come on down to Brick City Brew.
Don't confuse Juice Drops with pay once, use once images. Juice Drops are offered as a royalty-free library. You have thousands of elements on your shelf to use whenever you like, however you like. You pay once, and they're yours to use forever. When you own the entire Juice Drops library, you have access to massive amounts of graphic content. You get 40 thematic volumes in a wide range of artistic styles, with 100 graphics per volume, each made up of multiple layered elements. That's 4,000 Juice Drops in all, with more than 50,000 layered elements to mix and remix however you please. Once you've worked with Juice Drops, you really will wonder how you ever live without them. They don't just let you find what you're looking for. They'll inspire you with new and creative ideas every single time you use them. And your clients, they're going to love you for it.